Hello, Ken.
Hello, Alex. How are you?
Hello, Ken. Hello, Alex. How are you?
Forgot to mute my stream over there. Hi, Tony. Hi, Darren. Let me make sure I got this muted in all the places it needs to be. It looks like I do. All right, good. Let me make this full screen. There we
Better
go.
question is, how are you after dropping out of last night's stream?
I'm okay. There we go. So, thank you everyone for joining on this very impromptu scheduled Zoom/YouTube stream. But I've got some important news to announce, and it involves our fellow YouTuber Alex Cheek. Alex is able to stream live from his phone and his tablet as of about 12 hours ago. So everyone give Alex a big round of applause. Congratulations, you made it.
And I didn't even have to call. I didn't even have to email YouTube support or anything. They just. But there's a glitch. There's got to be a glitch in the YouTube app for the phone and the tablet. There's got to be a glitch in the YouTube app, and there's also, I found on Google, there's also a glitch in Google Chrome. If you have Google Chrome installed on your iPhone, you can open it up, but you can't actually use it. It will not respond. You can hit the screen all day long, and it will not open any website, or you can't search for anything.
On the iPhone?
Yes.
Mine works just fine.
Your Google Chrome?
Just fine. No problem.
Because I had it installed, and it wouldn't respond to any of my touches, any of my inputs or anything. But it's nothing wrong with my tablet, because when I hit the home button and open up another app like YouTube, it works just fine.
Yeah, I don't have any issues at all.
So it's a problem with, it may only be affecting some users, it may only be affecting iPads, but I searched it, and it was an issue. It was an issue last night, because somebody posted about it, and at that time, last night when I was looking at it, the post was only 4 minutes old.
Huh.
Mine works.
Hey, Gary.
So yours works?
I'm checking mine right now. Gary says his works. How old's your iPad?
My iPad is probably, I'd say 2 to 3 years old.
Oh, that couldn't be the issue then. Yep. I'm going to go research something I was told about the other day as soon as I remember what.
But, Google, the good thing about it is YouTube and Google Chrome Google always pushes updates out for their Androids and for iPhones and for iPads. So maybe the next Google Chrome update will fix it.
Yeah, especially if you uninstalled and reinstalled it and that didn't work.
I did. That's the first thing I did, and it didn't work. And I know it's not on my tablet, because everything else on my tablet works. Every other Google app, my email works, my phone works, my phone app, every other app.
Send me the preacher's thing.
All right.
Yeah, I'm checking mine right now.
It still works on I got my Android phone also all the way up to date, all the way up to date, and it's not an issue with Android, because my Google Chrome works on the Android.
And the iPad's all up to date?
Yes, it is. 15.2 and all the apps are up to date.
That would be my first guesses on that. So, Gary, in case you missed the big news, as of about 12 hours ago, Alex can now stream from his phone and his iPad. Hey, Doug. Good to see you. I'm just having an impromptu thing to let everyone know that Alex does now have the capabilities to stream from his phone. As of about 12 hours ago, he's done 3 already. So we've invented and created a monster.
But I want to say something. I think there's also a glitch in the YouTube app on the Android and on the iPad / iPhone, because let me screen share my iPad.
But it still works though, right? You're still able to, well,
It works, but it's confusing because if I'm not okay, if I open the YouTube app and I click on library and I go to videos, you see where it says processing HD copy
yep,
and waiting
yep,
for the second one?
yep.
Well, I think that's the glitch, because if I go in here to the YouTube Studio app, you can see that was my latest gaming live stream, and there are the 2 streams there, and I can click on the stream, and I can click on play video. It will open up the YouTube app, and then proceed to play the video.
Right, mine's the same way. I've got about 6 or 7 of those that are in that same exact state, and I just dismissed it as long as it works over YouTube, I'm not going to lose sleep over what the phone is telling me. So you're probably right. It probably is a glitch, but it works. And I'm a kind of, as long as it works kind of guy, just leave it alone. You know.
It's probably a YouTube problem, not your phone.
Exactly. And like I said, like the one.
I mean, it's a YouTube problem. Like that Google Chrome problem is a Google problem.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think they're worrying about it until they fix it.
Well, they won't worry about it until enough people send in their complaints about, hey, this is showing up on my phone, it's not working, you know, even though it is working on YouTube itself, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Alex, if you got 1 or 2 people, that isn't enough for Google to worry about it.
Right. And
when you get to your 100 full time.
Yeah, man, I Google Chrome and everybody uses, you know, millions of people use Google Chrome on their iPads.
Right, nobody's complaining except one guy.
Yep.
As far as, it could have been more, but as far as I know, that's the only post I saw, because it was late last night when I seen him. I'm gonna go to sleep.
So you sound today?
Do what? I saw that earlier this morning.
So you've seen one altogether?
I've seen all 3 of them so far.
I've seen one. I'm talking about the post about Google Chrome not working on an iPad.
Oh, have you? I think Gary's asking, have you seen your streams?
Do what?
I think, right?
About what? What's the question?
Doug asked in the chat, did it just take a while? Yes, Doug. Basically, we've waited about.
Doug Betts or somebody else?
Doug Betts, live Windows training / Doug Betts. It's Doug. Yeah, Doug. We've waited. I'm going to say about 3 weeks. I could do some research and look when I reached out to a couple people in a couple groups I know to get him bumped up above 50, and then he hit 60, and it's just fluctuated back and forth. But yeah. I think you hit it spot on. It just took time for the algorithm to kick in and say, oh, this guy's eligible, make it so. Star Trek.
Now the question is, if something happens and I drop below 50, will they take it away?
No. I researched that last night, and from what I understand, once you reach the threshold and met the threshold, it can drop below it, but you do not lose the capability of what you already have. That's how I understood it. So... I may have to get with someone and have them look it up later. So Gary, how are you?
Well, I finally got home with all my stuff today. Took the day off.
Yeah, I figured you might. Didn't mean to be ignoring you by any means, but
No, I understand.
I did send you an email earlier today. I don't know if you checked your
Yeah, I
email
saw
or not. I do have an email issue that needs to be discussed both on my stream and with Doug Betts. I need to get with him and explain it with him. And I prefer to let him figure out a solution because he'll figure it out a lot sooner than what I will. But it is a huge issue. It goes back to the BCC thing or the group thing or whatever it is. And I'll get with him over the weekend or maybe early next week and schedule a thing for us to do that.
Well, you just, I mean, just ask the question. Are you still having problems with the BCC?
I got an email today from someone pointing out that everyone's email is available under the BCC, even those that are not Gmail. And you can go hover over their email. It'll bring a separate box up that says Open Detailed View. You can click on that, and then everybody can see all the emails between that person and myself. And that's...
You want to send me one real quick just for the hell of the heck of it?
I can forward you the one I got if you want to. I can do that, sure.
Sure.
Because that's okay. Sure, let me do
I
that.
can't believe somebody write it that bad. Ooh.
You say that now, but wait till you read the email.
That has been around forever on computers, maybe 40 years. I mean,
Yeah, you say that now, but I believe there's going to be a light bulb moment here in just a second.
talk about Alex with means giving a heck about one.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway,
Yeah.
the reason I was going to ask you a question, it had nothing to do with that. No, the thing I was saying, I know there was a little bit of, not crap, but a little bit of, you know what I mean? But anywhere, they had, they had 30 seconds or something of a video that they did. Looked like a monitor coming apart and flying in the air.
Yeah, I seen that. They did that in Blender, I believe.
Yeah, that's why I sent it to you. If you were looking at it, Blender, you were going to start doing some stuff in it?
I still haven't given up on it, no. And yeah, I still do want to mess around, so to speak, because that's all it'll be. It'll just be playing around. All right, I tried to forward that to you. Let me know if you get it. Go back over here and bring up that. So, yeah, I seen that they'd done that in Blender, and that was pretty neat. You can do the same thing in DaVinci Resolve. Just might take a little longer. And again, after the other night with Dr. Rob, there's just so much in both DaVinci Resolve and OBS that I don't know. I've not even scratched the surface really. I got my fingernail on the surface, but I haven't scratched it yet. So.
Does he? I mean, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't interrupt you. I'm sorry. I've been getting emails from him about once every 2 days.
Okay, so without mentioning names, we're talking about the same person. Go up to the top, and across there it says everyone it goes to. Click on the down button, and that'll open up a separate window. And then you can hover over someone's email, and it shows. I think it's about a month's worth of data.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get when I get back from dropping Lauren off. You and I can get together and discuss this privately if you'd like. I think I have a solution. Yeah, Doug. What time tomorrow works good for you? I should be good all day, honestly.
I don't have one of those. That sounded weird. Let's look at. Take action.
You following what I'm saying now?
Not sure.
Well, again, in about an hour or so, hour and 15, we can get together and I can share my screen and show you what it is because we checked quite a few of them. And I think what bothers me the most is that, A, that they're all there, number one, and B, someone can click on anyone's and see my correspondence email-wise to them. I'm going to pick on you and Alex because you're the only two here. Let's just say you did something that just really pisses me off and Alex, and we get together in private email and we discuss, well, that Gary Weisenberger, man, he just did it, and that's just between he and I. Well, now the whole world can see that email to include you if you wanted to. And maybe I'm looking at this all from the wrong angle, but that's kind of how I perceive it.
well, the reason I'm saying that, I know that this isn't everything, you're just telling me about it. But he's got carbon copy and it's not blind carbon copy.
Maybe that's, well, no, I made sure I blind carbon copy. Now, we have determined that the blind carbon copy will include most everyone's Gmail. No one outside of Gmail. But
okay, then. No, excuse me.
No, you're
that
good.
Made me more work when I was showing you, because I didn't send any Gmail.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock your time, Doug, will be, well, that should just be fine. I absolutely nothing going on tomorrow that I know of as of yet. Even if I do, I'll erase my schedule and I'll be there at 1 o'clock. Cool. Thank you. Thanks, Doug. Hi, Rick. I saw I had an email from you, but I'm focusing on this. I don't know where Alex went. He seems to have disappeared. All about him and he leaves.
No. But yeah, the carbon copy is what you got on this. And that makes sense to me. The carbon copy, well, doesn't make sense, but I can understand it. But I can't understand any information on blind carbon copy. I mean, I've been using email since there was email. I've never seen that. I mean, let me correct something. It may have happened one day on a Tuesday on an update or something. But I've never seen it happen a week at a time. And I don't remember it happening one time, but, you know, that's something that I got in trouble, you know, not in trouble, but be like, we had a problem.
Yeah, no.
Especially with what you said about the history. That wouldn't be a problem. That would be, you know, where's my job going to be tomorrow?
Right. I mean, yeah, it had my calendar. It has the email per the individuals. It's just really, and I can go in there and create an event with, I can pick a person out again. I'll just pick on Alex. I can go with Alex and create an event and it'll show up on mine for sure. And I'm going to guess on his as well. So it was very eye-opening, to say the least. I seen it when I first got it and I literally just dismissed it because while I have an interest in that, it's not even close to the oven or stove type of interest, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm reading a quick email. Yes, Rick, by all means, you may send I appreciate the request, friend's request. There he is. The star of the show decided to come back and grace us with his presence. Welcome back, Alex.
I was in the other room. I had it on YouTube. Just on my physical mute button on my microphone. So what did I miss?
I figured as much. So I'm just
what
teasing.
What did I miss?
Oh, nothing. No, we were just talking about some email issues, and we're going to get with Doug tomorrow. I'm going to get with Doug tomorrow, and we're going to try to figure it out.
I'm going to try to use the iRun app or that other app I have on my computer to, because some of these games I've been streaming, you have to use the remote and the sensor bar, and I have to move to be in front of the bar. I'm going to try to see how it works if I use like the iRun app.
Okay.
To go out of Zoom with the virtual background, so I can move and use my tablet on the stand, so you can see me better.
See, my camera's off a little bit too, but yeah, go ahead. You going to do that now, or are you going to do that later tonight?
I'm going to do that later, not over the Zoom right now. Just I'm going to try back out and do a live stream by myself just for a few minutes.
This could be my appointment I missed today that I didn't know I had. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm not okay. I mean,
hello?
What you said. You could have Alex. I was looking at it.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You don't even know your name right now. Ken. Okay, Okay, Ken's not there. If you can hear me, no wait. What is this?
I do. I was going to send her a quick email, but I don't.
What?
I didn't feel feel too good yesterday, and I laid down and took a nap, and I set an alarm, and if the alarm went off,
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. So I felt bad about that, but I felt horrible, and I knew that nobody wanted to
Thinking it was,
how I was looking.
I don't know if I don't do that. I'm talking to myself. I know it's, I'm afraid I'm gonna screw up my own stuff.
Now, I got a
Now
question for you. Are you able to see all of my
I'm doing an email now. You're very worried about stuff.
I saw today,
Okay.
I was looking at my Google Calendar.
So what do I wanna do now? I don't know. Send.
I don't recall having an appointment with the VA today. I do have one April 7th. Yeah, I have at 10:20 on Wednesday. I have
Come
one.
on, don't shoot.
So, right. I just wondered if my Google Chrome calendar. Or maybe I got confused and put it on the 7th.
Okay, why is, that's good.
Okay, I'll go ahead and set you up for the 13th at 1 then.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay?
Yes. I'm back.
Yeah, can you send me just a one-line email? Don't
Sure.
worry about the, I tried.
Garrett, yeah, I realized that went over the YouTube. That's fine. I missed a thing yesterday because I didn't feel well and I slept right through it, and they're just wanting to make sure I still want to participate. So.
No, we're not, it's not that. I think, I tried what you guys said, and I think I screwed my email up.
Oh. Yep, sending you one now.
He keeps telling me that the email is not there. That isn't good.
Compose.
But Gary did a backup last night before we get out the computer. So
And image backup or just a backup of your emails and your files?
No, I back up everything. I do an image, basically it's an image of the whole everything. I pretend like it's a new computer and treat it like it's the last day of the computer. So I mean,
Matthew.
So what you do, like you do an image backup every night, or like once a week, or once a month, or
when I'm going through the quote.
Let me address something over in the YouTube stream. So they're saying that the audio is weird. I need to know, is that coming from my end or is that coming from someone else? Hi, Rick.
Hello, actually now that I'm here, it sounds fine. It's just over on the YouTube side, it just sounds like two people talking in an echo chamber.
Wait, is that for everybody or just me?
It might just be for me. I don't know. Matthew Camp says it sounds like funny to him too.
Right,
I
that's
switched over to Zoom, it sounds fine, but over at the YouTube end, it sounds goofy.
I thought I had everything muted from the stream. Let me check that. Okay, go ahead, Gary. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I was just going to say, is it just Tim, or can you hear me or Alex? They can hear me, right?
Yep,
Tim?
I believe they can.
So which of us sounded better, all of us?
Alex is good. Gary is good. Rick audios are good. I'm good. Wait a minute. Alex and Gary and Rick audios are not very good. Ken is good. Oh, that's a first. So
how am I not good? I'm saying I didn't play on my microphone, and I've been good on all those streams. I've been doing up all those things.
Right. Apparently, there's an echo, and I don't hear an echo.
It's something in your OBS. You mess around with your settings in your OBS, probably.
No, it's never that. It's at YouTube, because YouTube's admitted this before. They've had problems with this.
Right.
Well, I just did a stream an hour ago.
Yeah, it is.
For 40 minutes, and it was fine. That sounded fine, or
Kind of new.
well, I watch it back a little bit, and it sounded fine to me.
I don't listen to the audio on the YouTube stream. I listen to the Zoom. Let me figure something out here, because if I mute the Zoom, I don't think I can hear.
Mute Zoom.
Okay.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, I
All
can.
I know is my stream I just did
Okay.
an hour ago sounded fine to me anyway.
Well, now there's going to be horrible feedback because I did bring it up on the YouTube stream, and this little camera is too sensitive. So I'm going to end that. I'm going to mute that. I'm not going to end it, and I'm going to come back to here and just continue doing it this way. Now, hopefully, all that goes away when I get the camera all set up and won't have that issue. Even though that camera picks up the slightest little noise. I mean, literally, a thumbtack could fall on the floor and it's going to pick it up. So yeah, Darren, that was an experiment on my part. I was trying to do something with my setup over here. I'll look at OBS real quick, but I don't think that's the issue.
And this microphone I'm talking to you on does that times 1,000 because
Now mine
picks up every little noise.
on OBS, it looks like everything is set properly. They're all hitting where they're supposed to be hitting. I sure don't want to adjust anything upward, because if it's bad now, it's going to be worse if I adjust everything upward. It looks like, let me make one slight adjustment. I don't think that's going to be it. Let me see where I got this right now. I've got that right there. I'm going to move it back slightly. This is an audio test. That's still quite high. This is still an audio test. Still quite high. This is an audio test. Okay, that one, that's quite a big adjustment for me on OBS. How does Zoom sound?
Fun.
Okay, so Zoom is still good. Now let me close that. Now I need to... Okay, so Robert said I was good. Everyone else is echo. It's a YouTube thing, I'm sure. So Robert, how's the audio now? I did make a slight adjustment in OBS specifically for the YouTube stream. So I need to get an audio check on the YouTube stream, please. I can hear...
Somebody's internet told me it's not here.
Yeah, I heard it too, but there's nothing going on here. The only thing running is... That's a what? Oh, that sounds like it might be coming from Alex.
Oh, well, let me go here and mute myself.
Yeah, do that, and then when you come back, we'll let you know if it was you or not. I mean, you do know you're the man of the hour, so we got to pick on you. No, we cannot hear you. You're muted. So that's good. Yeah, that's fine. So leave it like that for a minute, and let's see if we can hear that background noise we were hearing. I think his Blue Yeti was picking up some background noise is what I was hearing. I initially thought it was me, but the TV's off in the other room, so I know it wasn't that. Robert says everyone else has an echo. I've been good the whole time. Normal from Tony, and everyone has an echo. Beats me. Maybe we can address that with Doug as well tomorrow. And he had to step away. He's on a client phone call. So anyway, yeah, congratulations go out to Alex. Very good. He can now stream from his phone. That's cool. Now, when he's driving to Little Rock next week, we might be able to see some of the scenery.
So was it me? I'm unmuted now.
Yes, it was you.
It was you, yeah. It sounded like either a TV or someone talking in another room.
Well, it's someone talking in another room, because like I told you, this thing will pick up a pin drop worse than your phone will.
Okay.
Sound like this other.
Very sensitive.
Okay. Well, that's what it was.
There's a setting on those Yetis to turn that sensitivity down, isn't there?
Yes, I turn it down, but if I turn it down, I get told in the YouTube stream it's too quiet, and I have to, when I'm gaming, I get told it's too quiet, and I have to turn it back up again.
Just can't make everybody happy, can we? That's a joke, Alex.
I just keep the microphone volume pretty much all the way up in OBS and then just adjust it on.
Well, yeah, because now you're about 3.5 feet away and you sound just fine. Usually when you get back like that, your volume goes way down, but that's real good. So, yeah.
Well, it may just be that when I'm playing them games, I'm talking too quiet. I
Okay.
don't know.
I gotta make a request. Go ahead and mute your Yeti again, please. And you can still hear the Zoom, so not. Okay, so Alex is muted, and I will talk for a moment so that Robert can see that someone is talking while Alex is muted. We pretty much have narrowed it down, and it was his TV. Darren, go ahead. Darren. Yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the yellow box came up like you were going to talk, but no words were spoken. So
Hello?
let's go around the horn and get an audio check. So we'll start with Rick. Can we get an audio check?
1, 2, 3, test. Can you hear me?
And Gary?
I knew it was a test, I studied.
And Darren?
Hello, test 1, 2, 3.
How's that, Robert? Could you hear the 1, 2, 3s and the comedian? I'll wait for him to respond. There's about a 5-second delay, and we should know the answer. So, still waiting. This could be a really long joke. Okay, still echo. Okay. Wow.
Let's try it again.
Okay, so we'll try it again we'll go Gary first. Echo on all but me. Wintermute. Hey, Wintermute, thank you. By the way, thank you for the tip on turning that one setting off on the startup. I appreciate that. Okay, so we have an echo. All right, Alex, you can come back whenever you want. We've narrowed down what we were wanting to figure out.
Did you get, you were saying the other day you got,
It's not me.
No, it was you with the background talking. The echoing is not you.
Well, I can verify that. My mom's talking in the other room on the phone.
Oh, okay. Now, Gary, you were saying something about the IRIUN app?
Start over. IRIUN.
Yep.
I was going to download that. Anyway, obviously I got there. But it said in application purchases, which means you may be using it, it'll break in and say, do you want to keep using it? Please pay. Have you seen any of those yet?
Is that on your phone or on the desktop application?
On the phone.
I've not seen that on my phone.
I haven't either.
Well,
Oh!
It says it on iTunes, excuse me, the App Store. The Apple App Store does say that.
Huh. Well, I went. Let me see how I did that. I went to the App Store and I typed it into search and I downloaded it on that. I've not seen it, but I'll keep an eye out for it just to see. Now, I have noticed if you click on the little camera looking icon in the upper left corner, it does want to suggest that you buy the Pro version. But
Okay, that's what it would say.
Yep, I just missed that, so I don't need
Yeah,
to.
because I don't know if you're like me yet, because I have my iPhone, my stuff there though is already on credit card.
Yeah, that's
So if I click on one of them, that's $20. I just spent $20.
basically, yeah, that's it. Oh, that reminded me. I need to go check my emails real quick because I'm expecting an email today.
It's like if
I don't have any credit cards in Apple. They used to make you years ago. They used to make you put a credit card in or a debit card in the system when you set up an iPad. Like when you set up a brand new iPad or iPhone before you could use it, but they don't now. And even if I did have a card in there, I've got it set up to where it asks for the password or the fingerprint before it will purchase said app.
Yeah, I mean, I know what it does. It's just, I'm not gonna worry about it over putting a credit card in. Kind of like, I think Sam was telling Doug how to get the discount if you go into Edge. It'll tell you, here's a $5 card off of something. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna do it and get it done with. I mean, if it
But
is.
I do that because I don't want to spend. I don't have a debit card in my name, and I don't want to accidentally spend my mother's or grandma's money without them knowing.
Well, I mean, on a personal level, I understand what you're saying. But first of all, don't use the debit card ever. Get somebody to loan you, I know, your situation, a credit card, because let's say you buy a hard drive and it comes broken. Assuming whoever you bought it off of, you're gonna have to argue it. If you got a credit card, just say, hey, Joe sent me a bad hard drive and won't take it back. They'll stop the money right there.
Okay, I did make a change on a setting on Zoom itself. I would like to know how YouTube is hearing everybody now, so we'll go around the room. And Alex, please say something without choking. Well, he's drinking water.
I thought he was just drinking. No.
Or coffee or something. Oh, we'll come back to Alex. Rick, can I get an audio check, please?
Yeah, testing 1, 2, 3.
Alex, are you drinking tea?
Well, he's drinking something. He's drinking it fast.
No, this is a coffee cup with a 12 mix in it.
Oh. Hi, Catherine. And Darren, can we finally get a... Okay, so Catherine is saying YouTube is much better now. So that's good. I think maybe I've solved the echo issue. I'll bet you if I make this one setting change again, which is really odd that it would do this. All right, let's see what it sounds like now. So one quick audio check. Around the room. Alex?
Hello?
Rick?
Hello.
Gary?
Hello?
Bloody hell. Darren?
Hello.
Oh, jeez. Say that a little lower. So I'll bet you the echo is back. I'm just going to wait for confirmation on that. Because if that's what I think it is, that is kind of weird. So Catherine's joining us in the chat. Now, we all do know Carrie is live in 24 minutes, which was one of the reasons why I did this.
We all do know Carrie is live in 24 minutes, which is one of the reasons why I did this.
Now, that echo, we all know why that is.
What'd I do? What'd I do?
You didn't. I do the same thing. When I join someone's, I'm like, oops, and I'm guilty of it just as bad as you guys are. So far, no one's saying anything about the YouTube stream having the echo back. It should be back. It really should.
You know how to fix that, right? Let me tell you how to fix that.
Okay.
That YouTube Zoom audio problem. In Zoom settings, there's if you click on your settings icon, there's a setting that you can go under audio on the left hand side, and there's a checkbox if you scroll down that says automatically mute myself when joining a meeting. If you do that, every time you join a meeting or make a new meeting, it will mute you, so you have to manually unmute.
I don't mind that people don't forget. That doesn't bother me. I'm more concerned about everyone was hearing an echo. All I did was I have two monitors. So I took the audio feed from the monitor it was on and put it on the audio feed. And yeah, the echo is back. And put it on the audio feed to the one that's directly in front of me. And it went away. So now when I put it on the one that's directly in front, or when I put it on the one away from me, it's got an echo. So I'm going to put it back on the one directly in front of me, which is now. And as soon as somebody says something, I can verify that. Yeah. Okay, it should be fixed again now, Wintermute. I just made that change back. So as soon as somebody will talk in Zoom, we'll know for sure.
Hello, anybody else there?
There we go. So, Alex, go ahead and say something.
Hello?
Hello.
There's Catherine. Hi, Catherine. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Ken. Hello, everyone. How are you? Hello, Catherine.
Hello.
What are you saying?
Which Forrest Gump are you getting? Oh shit.
Let me go get my megaphone.
Back in Rudy Valley days. Who here knows Rudy Valley?
Well, let's see. Let's narrow it down to who doesn't. I think we can say Alex. So, Alex, you're eating trail mix out of a coffee cup.
That's for coffee sacrilege.
Do you drink your tea out of a trail mix plastic bag?
No. No, I don't.
Okay, I just wondered.
Well, the problem is I drink hot. I drink hot tea sometimes, and like you know when you go to somewhere and they have styrofoam cups for your coffee or your hot chocolate.
Right.
I can't drink hot chocolate or whatever, anything hot out of just like a styrofoam cup, because if I do, I'll 99% of the time spill it on myself, so I have to drink it out of I have a bunch of plastic bottles that I drink out of. I'll show you these blender bottles with a metal ball. You know, this one is a knockoff with a plastic ball in it. Let me turn off my background. Yes,
Yeah, because when you try to show something,
that's what I normally drink out of.
both hot and cold drinks you drink out of that.
Or I've got like 5 or 6, 7 of these type of bottles like this, and that's what I.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just wondered. Because if you were drinking your coffee out of the trail mix bag, I want to see that video.
No, I'm not drinking my coffee out of the trail mix bag. But that is money.
Who knows? You might pick up 100 subscribers. Okay, I'm going to drink. Never mind. I'll let that one go. By the way, how many subscribers are you up to?
Let me check.
So it's going to coincide really good that Gary starts in 19 minutes because I got to run her to work, which means I'll have to end this. So, not that I'm stealing anybody from Carrie because I know I'm not. But, pardon? Oh, is she talking in the background? So the echo was solved. I'll have to remember when I do the Zoom to put the audio in front of me.
56.
56. You know what? You're above 50. You're good to go. You can stream from your phone. Our goal was accomplished. We got you 50 subscribers, and within less than a month, you were able to stream on your phone. I'd say that's a win-win situation. At least that's what I would say. Maybe nobody else feels that way, but I have to talk to these guys privately about their support. When I say something, they should be like, yeah. Oh, geez. Any snow today, Rick?
No, it's no snow today. It's weather's a little bit better, and it's not as windy. I mean, my God, Wednesday, you couldn't stand outside for more than 3 minutes without freezing to death.
Yeah, we're 16 degrees right now. And the high says it's going to be 18, so I've already got on a long pair of jeans. I'm not going to tempt fate with shorts today.
Well, yesterday or the day before, we didn't even get above 0.
Yeah, you were telling me that. And like I told Darren earlier, it's 16 outside. It's like 80-something in this house. I'm sweating. I mean, you can from time to time see it on my brow.
I can't say I can't remember a time that I've ever seen temperatures below 0.
You don't want to.
No, you don't.
You don't. I mean, take it from people that have. You don't want to.
We're 4 below now, and I think that's today's high.
Any wind chill factored in that, or? Matthew Camp says it's 22, high of 25, low of 7. Man, that's in Tennessee, too.
I'm back.
All right, I muted you because it sounded like you were having a conversation, so.
Yes, but I had a conversation in Spanish with the maintenance guy that asked if I had seen a cat from another apartment, and I said no, I haven't seen one.
Nintendo once released an arcade version of Duck Hunt where you could shoot the dogs. That's always the tail of the dog that's always laughing at you, or to shoot the dog. Yeah, that's not going to fly today. By no means.
Well, correction, today is not the day to be outside. It's 1 below, and the winds are 15 to 25 miles an hour, and chance of snow 70%.
What's
There goes Energy during the holiday at night.
Yeah, really. And Tony Wallow comes in with the winning cast of 57, and it's overcast. I'd take that right now.
Yeah, so right.
Yeah.
What we got.
Yeah. So if you're at -1 with 15 mile an hour winds, that means your wind chill's probably -10 or right around that.
Maybe -10, -15, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I mean, man, that's cold. That's just, oh.
Well, the only thing that really freezes on me when I go outside is I got a nice winter jacket from Costco, and I wear sweats, 2 pairs of socks, jeans. The only thing that really gets cold on me is my cheeks. My hands stay warm because I wear gloves, but
Right.
wear a mitt to stay warmer. But I don't know.
Yeah, I almost broke down and got a jacket out. I only own 2 of them, so I almost got one last night, but I decided, nah, I'd be fine.
Again,
Yes, sir.
you said it's 80 degrees. You said it's 80 degrees in your house. Your thermostat is set on 80 degrees or 79.
Thermostat's set at 76, but it feels like it's in the 80s. I mean, I'm sweating.
Well, you probably like it over here at my house because even though the heat's on, I can barely feel it. The only way you can feel it is if you're right with the vent because our heat, even though it's on, stays on about 68. And the air conditioner around here, unless it's wintertime like it is now, pretty much runs year round on 68. So they freeze me out.
Well, if Greta gets her way, we won't have air conditioners or heaters.
Well, that
Do
and
what? Who are we talking about?
There's what would you call her? A female who who wants us to be politically correct with energy. And she doesn't like air conditioners or heaters.
yeah, if you have if you tie it into your electric system, your company, they can go in and adjust it for sure. But I was going to say, sounds like Alex's mom and dad bought into the government's Kool-Aid of you must keep your thermostat at 68 degrees for energy saving purposes years ago.
Yeah.
And what did I immediately do? Nope. In the summertime, we're going to put it on about 50 because I want it to be comfortable. In the wintertime, we're going to put it on she gets her way 90, but that don't happen often.
Yeah,
But with her,
but Ken, I explained to you why. So your wife has less muscles on her body than you, yes? And this is why many females feel colder than men, yes? You both sit in the same room, yes? For example, female, they usually want to have the warmer blanket than you, yes? And they also want to have the room more heated, yes?
There's an old joke that I can't find it because I don't know what to search to find it, but it goes something like, it goes something like there's a note attached to the thermostat that says, if you're cold, put socks on. If you're hot, take clothes off. And then if this and that happen, I can't remember what it is, but then you can it's like if you meet these qualifications, then you can turn the thermostat up, but only if you meet these qualifications, like a yes or no type of thing.
I sleep with a heavy blanket all year round, but I sleep with the air conditioner about 64 in the summertime.
Well, I'll get to, like last night, I don't get too hot because I turn my electric blanket up too hot. So I'll turn it down real low, and then like this morning, I'll wake up cold because it's down real low.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I when Catherine said what she said in the beginning, my first thought was, boy, I see a Photoshop opportunity coming up now, and I'm going to take her face and put it on Arnold's body and show you guys, here's what the Mrs. K looks like now, but I'm not going to do that.
Thank you. Because I don't know where near that.
Oh, there's other avenues I could go down, but they would be more worse than that. I mean,
I think Lauren's just a little bit smaller than you.
Yeah, I think she's about 5'1" or 5'2", I think.
If you want to put my face on the body, you look up the Michelin Man. Yes, like the white guy from the tire company. Yes, that's more like it. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really to that point in Photoshop. I have a couple projects that I've got going on. It's really difficult to do. I mean, I can do it, but you can tell that it's clearly Photoshop. So I'm working on getting it fine-tuned to where it really looks like that person is that person. But it's just so nerve-wracking, and I get really frustrated. And I don't have any patience. I mean, when it comes to certain things, my patience level is at about a -30, and that's that's a good day. So, Zeev Menor joins us in the chat. Hello to you. Good to see you. Sorry I didn't recognize you were there sooner. Wintermute was here. Matthew Camp, of course. Tony Wallow. Catherine Anheuserman. And I must bail. I'll leave the Zoom to you guys if you want to chat while Carrie's talking or streaming. I will be back later tonight. And we'll go from there. So, Alex, once again, congratulations on being able to stream from your tablet and your phone. I want to see a Little Rock. I want to see that Little Rock trip streaming.
I think down too, yes.
And when you go to dinner on Monday night, I want to see that steak.
Well, I may not go to. I don't know if I'm going to go to dinner on Monday night. I may, or I may wait till I have that interview Wednesday or Little Rock Thursday. I don't know.
No problem.
I may try to go live or something after my interview if it goes good, and I will.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
They're probably not going to give me the job on the spot, but this job has been basically taken down and put back up several times, and it's been they hired somebody and then they must have fired somebody or that somebody quit. So
there's always that possibility, but go into it with the attitude that you're going to get it.
If they really need somebody, and they're willing to interview me, I think they would hire me, but I don't know.
All right. Well, 7 minutes to go to Carrie and about 3 minutes for me to take her to work, so I'm going to cut the stream. And if you guys want the Zoom to continue, let me know. Thanks, everyone, for being on YouTube. I'll see you tonight. Carrie is live in 7 minutes.
What time tonight?
Time-wise, I don't know. It'll depend on what time she gets off, and we all know sometimes that's not exactly accurate. So I'm going to shoot for